If your Dyson won't turn on, people often say that it could be the trigger, but how do you actually tell without taking the whole thing apart? It's a problem I see all the time and can be quite confusing. If your trigger's been failing for a while, it can almost start feeling normal. Also, if it's still got a little bit of strength, it can sometimes give you a little bit of power, which adds to the confusion. But here's a quick way how to test it. Remove the 3 cross-headed screws that hold the battery in place. Don't worry, this is the only taking apart we're going to do. And then pull out the battery, and inside you'll see the bottom end of the trigger, which is red. If you put your finger up there and press up against it, it should come to a definite end as the trigger is pushed out of the body. If your finger kind of carries on going, or it all feels a bit vague, then there's a good indication that your trigger is cracked inside. The other way to test it is just to keep your finger there, relax your hand, and then with your other hand press the trigger in like you're using the vacuum cleaner, and it should push your finger out in a definite way. If again it all feels a bit weak, it means as you're pressing the trigger you're just separating the crack that's happened inside. Now this method isn't 100% foolproof, but it gives you a much better idea than just staring at your vacuum wondering if it's normal or not. If you've found that your trigger is broken inside, this next video will show you how to repair it step by step and any issues that you may come across whilst you're doing it.